Hey there, I'm Jennifer Terri and welcome to Philippine Travel Update. Guys, I have big news! There is a change again! So, hindi pa nga tayo nakaka-move on dun sa change last October 8 and there is now another change 5 days later. So, what do we know, right? Yellow and green country, same protocols. No more green lanes. Well, IATF has news for you and there is an update for green lanes. So this is all over the news. Quarantine no longer mandatory for fully vaccinated inbound travelers. This sounds like the best news ever, right? And a lot of travelers, I have seen this in groups and in accounts, people are rejoicing. Wala na daw quarantine. Hindi na daw required mag-quarantine sa hotel. It's no longer required to quarantine a hotel. Inc. Well, these news articles are incorrectly titled. Very clickbait, guys. The correct title is Quarantine Not Required for Fully Vaccinated Green Lane Travelers. Yes. Okay, you guys remember there are red, yellow, and green countries. Red country is Bermuda. Green countries are countries where not a lot of travelers, not a lot of Filipinos are coming from, not a lot of Balikbayans, halos walang travelers from those countries, small countries. Anyways, and then yellow countries kayo guys. Most of you are from yellow countries. Okay, so Jennifer, what are you talking about? The IATF revises the rules for green lanes for international arriving passengers effective October 14. Today is October 13. Well done, IATF. Zero preparation. Talagang, if you're coming from green lanes, ay naku, nakisakit sa ulo. Sasabihin ko later. If you are coming from green country and your arrival is tomorrow, sayang. You should get tested. If you're fully vaccinated, go. Wag mo nang tapusin ang video. Go and find a testing center. Get tested now. Okay, if you're fully vaccinated po from a green country, don't finish this video. Go and get tested now if you're traveling tomorrow na. Okay, what am I talking about? So these are the green countries. This is the last list, the most updated list. I think IATF also release a new list tomorrow. Okay, this is the green countries as of tonight. So, not a lot of Filipinos from this country. So, ito po yung mga green countries ha. Ito po yung updated list. This will be updated tomorrow, I think. So, Chad, China mainland. I'm just gonna read major countries. Hungary, New Zealand, Palau, Niger, Poland, Sabah, Taiwan. Yes, good news for our kababayans in Taiwan. Ano pa ba? North Korea. Do you guys think that anyone from North Korea will travel to the Philippines? Especially at this time, during the pandemic. Ewan ko lang. Syria is a green country. Turkmenistan, Yemen. So guys, just check here. But if you're looking for United States, it's not there. If you're looking for Canada, it's not there. UAE, hindi po green country. Saudi Arabia, hindi po green country. Japan, hindi po green country. Australia, hindi na po tayo green country. Singapore, hindi na din siya green country. Hong Kong, hindi din siya green country. But this is the list now ha. I think tomorrow there will be an updated list. Anyways, guys, I think I've given you enough time. Let's move on. So, the new rules for green lanes or travelers po coming from these countries ha, for the last 14 days dapat. Hindi pwede na, oh, you're from Australia, pumunta ka ng New Zealand for 1 day, then you travel to the Philippines. No, that's not counted as a green lanes. Kasi you need to stay there for 14 days. Okay? Alright. So, for green lanes, what is the new protocol? So listen up. If you're fully vaccinated foreigner from a green list country, get tested 72 hours before departure and then when you arrive in the Philippines, No more hotel quarantine. Oh my gosh, how good is it? Upon arrival, you just get a taxi, you go home straight away. Sana all. For foreign nationals coming from green countries, just present a negative RT-PCR test result taken 72 hours before departure. No more quarantine. While for fully vaccinated Filipinos coming from green lanes, okay, green countries, two options. May dalawang option po. RT-PCR 72 hours before departure. Papakita mo yan sa boarding. And then, no more hotel quarantine. Sana all. Yan, wala nang quarantine. Sa mga kababayan natin sa Taiwan, magpa-test na kayo para pagdating sa Pilipinas, wala nang quarantine. While kung ayaw nyo pong magpa-test, let's say namamahalan po kayo, lalo na sa mga kababayan nating OFW, kung ayaw nyo pong magpa-test, kung namamahalan po kayo, pwede din po, upon arrival, ilalagay pa din kayo sa hotel. Pero, yung testing nyo, nakasulat po sa IATF announcement, test upon arrival in the hotel until release of negative test result. That is confusing kasi guys, hindi sinabi na test sa airport, kundi test upon arrival sa facility. Kasi wala namang testing booth sa airport, di ba? So, this one is confusing. So, probably, kung ganitong protocol ang piliin mo, 1 to 2 days hotel quarantine ito. So, much better talaga guys na magpa-test na lang kayo bago ang inyong flight. Pero sa mga darating bukas, parang ito talaga yung mafa-follow nyo. Itong test upon arrival. Anyways, the recommendation of the IATF is that after you arrive, you just self-monitor for any symptoms. Okay? If you have any symptoms, just get tested. But yeah, it's just self-monitoring. It's not quarantine. Wow, no more quarantine for fully vaccinated travelers from green countries. What do we say? Sana all. While for travelers who are unvaccinated or partially vaccinated, or those vaccinated pero unverified, okay, you have vaccination proof pero hindi tatanggapin. So this is the protocol. Also, vaccinated travelers, foreign nationals with no negative test result. Okay, what is the protocol? 5-day testing until the negative test result is issued. Okay, so for non-OFWs and foreigners from green countries, unvaccinated or partially vaccinated, or unverified, 5 nights booking po. Now, for families traveling with unvaccinated minor children coming from green countries, so let's say both parents are fully vaccinated but your kid is unvaccinated, you need to follow the unvaccinated protocol. So that's 5-day testing and then release. You leave your hotel once your negative result is out. Okay po, i-review ko lang ha. Kung galing po kayo sa green country at fully vaccinated na kayo, sa mga Pilipino dyan, magpa-test po kayo 3 araw bago ang inyong pagdating sa Pilipinas para hindi na kayo mag-quarantine sa hotel. Kung ayaw nyong magpa-test bago ang inyong flight upon arrival sa Pilipinas pagdating, pupunta pa rin kayo sa hotel pero itetest kayo agad. Okay, pero kung hindi kayo vaccinated at galing kayo sa green country, 6 days quarantine. Okay. Anong proof? What's the proof that you need to present? For OFWs, dependents, non-OFWs, foreigners who are vaccinated in the Philippines, you have 4 options. VaxCert PH, this is only for those who are vaccinated in the Philippines. Bureau of Quarantine issued International Certificate of Vaccination. Again, this one is only available for those vaccinated in the Philippines. So your option if you're vaccinated abroad is a WHO ICV or a National Digital Certificate of the foreign government where they were vaccinated. Keyword guys, keyword. Hindi na kailangan, wala na yung reciprocity requirement, yung VaxCert PH reciprocity requirement. So as long as my National Digital Certificate according to the resolution, okay na. Sana nga. Kasi alam nyo naman na iba yung announcement sa nangyayari. So this is the proof that you need, okay, if you're vaccinated abroad and you're coming from a green country. While for foreigners vaccinated abroad coming from green countries, WHO ICV or a national digital certificate of the foreign government which has accepted Vaxcert PH under reciprocal agreement. So IATF is stricter for foreigners. Your country should accept our Vaxcert PH so that we can accept your national digital certificate. That's the rule. Okay? All right. But please do note, for those rejoicing, guys, take note of LGU. LGU doesn't care about IATF policy. Some LGUs lang has some, like Gensan. Okay, yan LGU na yan, very strict. Or Leyte, Leyte is also notorious kasi some LGUs still have their own protocol. So still coordinate with your LGU. Okay? Now, for you guys, majority of you are from yellow countries. Okay? If your country is not on this list and it's not Bermuda, then yellow country. US, Canada, Saudi Arabia, Japan, South Korea, Australia, Singapore, ano pa ba? Qatar, Kuwait, yan po, yellow countries. Yellow countries po, yung changes, yun pa rin. Pag fully vaccinated, 6 days. Pag unvaccinated or partial or unverified, 8 days. Yan. Tapos, kailangan mag-pre-book ng 5 nights kung fully vaccinated. Tapos, kung hindi vaccinated, 7 nights. But it's really still disappointing because we're still hearing stories that their vaccination records from abroad are not accepted. So, IATF, tanggapin nyo na yung national digital certificates from abroad. Tanggapin nyo na. And they didn't announce any changes on your vaccination proof requirements. So, it's still the same. Here, ito pa rin if you're vaccinated in the Philippines. Guys, a lot of people argue with me. Jennifer, what are you talking about? ICV is only issued by BOQ. No, you're wrong. ICV has been used since 1930s, 1940s pa po. You guys know why it's called yellow? Because it was used before for vaccination proof for yellow fever. Yan, that's why it's yellow. Matagal na po ito. It's an old document. But since it's old, that's why it's not used na in a lot of countries. That's why you're not surprised. Don't be surprised na yung countries hindi gumagamit ng yellow card kasi it's old. IATF, stop obsessing about the ICV. Accept our digital vaccination certificates with QR codes, diba? So, ito pa rin guys, kung OFW, gusto pa rin nila Polo Vaccine Pass. And then, if you're vaccinated abroad, ito pa rin guys, National Digital Certificate na hindi tinatanggap, na depende kung sino parang depende guys. It really depends who checks it. I know some kababayans who showed EU digital certificate and it was accepted. While the number one thing that they accept is ICV. A lot of you guys, I know, already ordered from Amazon. So, I think it's fine to order from Amazon as long as your health professional will sign it or will stamp it. Okay? Yun po yung malaga. See, the irony. They won't accept your digital certificates, but they will accept an ICV that is written. Ay nako, IATF. Now, moving forward, guys. Alert Level 3. The National Capital Region has eased its restrictions. So, from Level 4, it's now under Level 3. Meaning, more businesses can open and they can have increased capacity. And take note, guys, if you're from Manila, you can now travel outside your region. Basta GCQ or MGCQ. While these areas will be under MECQ. MECQ, guys, is very strict po. It sucks. You cannot even dine in. So, these areas, so sorry for these areas, they're under strict quarantine classification. Stricto po itong MECQ. While GCQ with heightened restrictions, we have been on GCQ with HR for a long time, and let me tell you, it doesn't have a difference with GCQ. Walang difference, guys. Okay lang naman itong GCQ. You can dine in, you can go outside, you can even go for tourism. Okay lang to. Ito naman places with under GCQ. Yan siya, guys. And yun lang siya, guys. Yun yung update natin today. No more quarantine for fully vaccinated travelers from green countries. Sana all! Sana all, diba? I know, guys, you're disappointed. We're envious. Nagsiselos tayo dun sa mga kami from green countries. But still, guys, progress. Sana naman pag December, sana all na talaga. You will also include yellow countries. Right, guys? So this is the update for today. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I hope there's no more big changes because we're still confused as to the last change. And ngayon meron na naman. But I hope this video gave you clarity. This is why I didn't go on live. I shared the screen so I can explain it better. So, like this video po, share it to anyone na traveling sa Philippines, and subscribe to the channel if hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe. I will see you tomorrow. God bless and stay safe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.